Hello everyone. So previously we had discussed on designing this one, a traffic control system, right? We had successfully designed this one, traffic control system as well. So today what we'll be doing, we'll be designing an ATM machine, right? So let's see what the question states here. Design and implement a console-based ATM machine system that allows users to log in using an account number and PIN, right? So that allows users to log in using an account number and PIN. So users should be able to check their balance as well, deposit the money or withdraw money and maintain ATM cash as well, right? All in a single fine Python demo without any database following proper LLD structure and thread safe design. Yeah, so this is the question actually, simple one, right? So first let's do one thing. Let's collect the functional as well as the, let's go with the requirements basically. Let's collect the functional and uh, this one non-functional requirements and then we can just move into the further things, right? So first let's collect the functional as well as the non-functional requirements here. So first thing here, let's go with the functional requirements. So users can insert the card. So basically we'll be simulating this one via login. We should be able to simulate via login. User should be able to insert the card. So this is fine. So the second one is system validates PIN. Yeah, system should validate PIN. User can check balance. User should be able to check the balance. The fourth one is user can withdraw or deposit money. So this is fine as well. The fifth one, ATM maintains total cash. So this is fine. ATM maintains total cash. The final one is user can exit session safely. Yep, so this is fine. So let's move on with the non-functional requirements as well. The first one here, simple console based this one simulation. We don't have to go with any external DB. Yep, so this is just for the demo, right? This is fine. The second one here, thread safe for concurrent access, right? So this is fine. The third one, readable and extendable design. Yeah, we have to go with the readable and extendable design. The fourth one, the final one, no external dependencies. Yeah, we have to take care of it. No external dependencies. So this is fine. Now let's move on with the as we have got the functional as well as the non-functional requirement. So we can just go with the algorithm choice. Yeah. So this is one of the algorithm that I want to go with. So this is one of the best algorithms that I found actually to go with it. Yeah. So the core logic basically what we'll be making use of. Yeah. So this one, the core logic uses pick of one dictionary lookup for the user accounts. For the user accounts, what we'll be going with. So we'll be making use of the dictionary lookups and pick of one, right, for the user accounts. So basically we'll be making use of the primarily we will be making use of the threading.log as well that ensures synchronized cache handling. That ensures synchronized cache handling. The final one is each ATM operation, deposit, withdraw, balance inquiry executes automatically. Again, each ATM operation, deposit, withdraw, balance inquiry executes automatically. Yep. So this is the algorithm that I will be going with. If you are familiar with any other one, any other algo that suits perfectly, you can just go with that as well. Yep. So let's move on with the further things, mainly concurrency and this one data model. Yeah. So first thing, let's discuss about the shared data here. Shared data in the sense ATM cash reserve and account balance. Yeah. ATM cash reserve and account balance. So this is fine. Thread safe across using using the lock actually. So this is fine as well. Yep. So this is fine. Next, let's move on with the model, nothing but the data model. So we will be going with the account, nothing but within the account, we'll be going with the account number, PIN, as well as the balance. And ATM holds accounts as well as the total cash. ATM holds accounts as well as the total cash. This we know. And the third one is all operations on balance or cash are protected by a lock, right? All operations on balance or cash are protected by a lock, right? So this is fine. Next, let's do one thing. We are done with the concurrency as well as the data model. Let's do one thing. Let's quickly move on with the this one. What do we call UML diagram? Yeah. So first thing, just observe this carefully and listen to whatever I say. Yeah. So first thing we'll be going with the two classes actually. One is account and another one is ATM, right? So these are the two classes that we'll be going with. One is account as well as another one is ATM, right? So within the account class, so we'll be making use of the parameters account number, PIN as well as the balance, and we'll be going with the helper methods or the methods verify PIN, deposit, withdraw, as well as the get balance. So we'll be going with the methods verify pin, this one verify pin, deposit, withdrawal, as well as the get balance. These four methods. Yeah. So next, this is the class actually, ATM class. So this is fine. We'll be going with the total cash as well as the accounts parameters, and we will be going with authenticate, withdraw, deposit, as well as the check balance. This one methods actually. This is fine. These four methods will be making use of right within the ATM class, and this one account class is completely dependent on the ATM class. Account class is completely dependent on the ATM class, or vice versa. ATM is dependent on the account. So this is fine. And within the account class, we'll be making use of these four methods: verify pin, deposit, withdraw, as well as the get balance. Yeah. Just have a look into it, right? Just pause the video and have a look into it. So exact same thing we'll be making use of, and we'll be articulating in the form of code along with the logic. Yeah. So yep. Now as we have the complete understanding, let's do one thing. Let's start writing the code. So first, yeah, let's move on with the this one writing code. So first, what I'll do, I'll just import threading here. Along with the threading, I'll just go with the time actually. Yep. So this is fine, I believe. Next, as discussed in the UML diagram, so I'll just go with the account class first. Yep. Let me go with the account class first. First, within the account, what we'll do, let's move on with the initialization part first. So I'll just go with init here. Yep. Along with the self, let me need some more things here. One is account number, and another one is PIN. The final one is let's set the balance to 0. Yep, let's set the balance to 0. First thing, I'll just go with account number. Let me initialize this one to the account number. Fine. Let me go with PIN. Let me initialize this one to PIN. Yeah, the final one is let me go with balance. Let me go with balance, and let me this one initialize this one to the balance. Yep. So yep. Next, let's move on with the other methods, right? So first method that we'll be making use of here is verify pin. So I'll just go with verify pin here. So I need parameters. This one, only one parameter, that is nothing but pin. Yeah. So here, within the verify pin, this one, what do we call? Helper method or the method. So let me do one thing. We just have to return actually. We just have to verify the pin, right? So I'll just go with return pin equals pin. Yep. So this is fine. The next method that we'll be going with here is deposit actually. So I'll just go with deposit. So this is fine. Only one parameter I need here, nothing but amount. I'll just consider AMT here. So this is fine. So let's write the simple if condition here. If amount is less than or equal to 0, then what we need to do here, let's return invalid amount. Yeah, let's return invalid amount. So I'll just go with here balance. Yep, equals balance plus amount. Yep, so this is also fine. Finally, let's return here this one. Let me make use of the string interpolation here. I'll just go with the deposit here. Let me get the rupee symbol. Yeah. For this, let me get the rupee symbol from the Google. Just give me a second here. So let me paste it over here. So this is fine. Let me pass amount. AMT is the variable name that we considered here, right? So I'll just go with here new balance. This is fine. Again, let me make use of the rupee symbol here. I'll just go with balance. Let me pass the balance here. So this is fine, man. Yeah, we are done with this helper method as well, or the method basically deposit. Next, let's go with one more method, withdraw, right? So I'll just go with withdraw, right? So this is fine. Let me go with amount here as the parameter. So first thing, if amount actually, if it is less than or equal to 0, it shouldn't be, right? So then what we need to return here, then let's return invalid amount. Yeah, then let's return invalid amount. Yep, so this is fine. Next, one more if condition. If amount is greater than balance, right? If amount is greater than balance, then what we should do, we have to this one return insufficient balance, something like that. I'll just go with the insufficient balance itself. Yep. So let me return here insufficient. Mm, yep, insufficient balance. Yeah. Next, let me go with balance equals balance minus amount. Yep. So this is also fine. Finally, let's return something here. I'll be making use of the string interpolation here. I'll just go with withdraw. So again, the rupee symbol. So let me pass amount here. So this is fine. Let me go with remaining balance. So again, rupee symbol here. Let me pass the balance here. Yep. So this is fine. The next step would be, let's go with one more, the last method, nothing but the get balance here. So I'll just go with get balance. Let me pass the, I don't need any parameter. So here, this is fine. Let me make use of the self, that's enough. So let's return here again, go with the string interpolation. I'll just go with current balance. So this is fine. All I have to pass is balance here. So I'll just go with balance as to show. Yeah. So this is fine, man. As discussed in the UML, so we are done with the account actually. Basically, it consists of first one. This is nothing but the initialization of the constructor part. So four methods: verify pin, deposit, withdraw, as well as the get balance. Next, we can just move on with the next class, nothing but the ATM, right? Class ATM, right? So within the ATM class, first thing, again, let's go with the initialization part or the constructor part, right? So this is fine. Along with the self, let me go with total cache. Yeah, let me go with the total cache. So within the helper method, within the initialization part, first I'll just go with total cache. Let me initialize this one to the total cache. Yep, the next part would be accounts. Yep, this is fine. And also let me make use of the log here. Let me initialize this one to threading.log as discussed, right? So I'll just go with threading.log. Sorry, not our log here, just the log. Now let's do one thing. Let's move on with the main methods. First thing, let's go with a add account method. So I'll just go with a add. Mm, yeah, let's go with the add account. So let me go with self as well as the account. So this is fine. So within the add account method, so I'll just go with here accounts actually. Accounts. Let me go with account number. Yep, let me go with the account number. Let me assign this one to the account. So this is also fine. Next method would be this one, authenticate actually. Right. I'll just go with def here. Mm, let me go with authenticate here. Self, account number, and also let me go with PIN. Right. So this is fine. Mm, within the authenticate, what we have to do, we have to authenticate this. Right? So let's do one thing. Let's assign account to um accounts dot get of. So we have to get the account number first. So I'll just pass the account number here. This is fine. So let's write the simple if condition. If account and account dot here verify pin actually. This has to show, not showing. I'll just go with verify pin of pin. So this is fine. Within the if condition, let's print something here. Print. Mm, Let me go something that's visually pleasing actually. Tick mark and into mark, I'll just go with. Let me get that one from the Google actually, so that it looks good actually. That's it. Just give me a second here. Fine. Let me paste this one over here. I'll just give login successful. Yep. So this is fine. Login successful. So we have to move to the next line. So I'll give slash in here. This is fine. Next, let me return. What shall I return? Account. This is fine. Next, let's print. So if the login is not successful, we have to go with the invalid account or pin, right? So let's go with one more print statement here. So for this, let me go with some symbol here. Just give me a second. Yeah, this works good actually, this symbol. Yep. So I'll just go with invalid account here, invalid account or pin. This is fine. So I'll just go with slash n. Yep. So this is also fine. Finally, let's return none here, right? So finally, let's return. Yeah. Next, let me do one thing. Let's go with a withdraw method, right? So I'll just go with withdraw here. So I'll just pass self account as well as amount. Yep. So within the withdraw helper method, one thing I'll just go with lock. This is fine. What if amount is greater than this one, total cash actually? So let me go with the total cash. So within the if condition, I'll just pass the result. One second. Yeah, I'll just go with the result. Let's do one thing. Instead, let's return something here. Let's return actually ATM. We can just go with ATM out of cash, right? Out of cash actually. Amount is greater than the total cash, the ATM. So this is fine. Next, what shall we do? Next, let me go with the result here. Let me assign this one to account dot. This has to show actually. Withdraw, it's not showing. Let me type this one entirely. Withdraw of, let me pass amount. Yep, so this is fine. Let's write the simple if condition here. If withdraw, just go with withdraw actually in result. So within the if condition, I'll just go with total cash equals total cash minus amount. Yep, so this is also fine. Finally, let's do one thing. Let's go with return result. Did I give result here itself? So we have to return result actually. Yep. So this is fine. We are done with the helper method or the method withdraw actually. Next, after the withdraw method, let's go with the deposit. Deposit is easy, right? So I'll just go with the deposit here. All I need is the two parameters here. One is account, another one is amount. Yep. So here within the method deposit, first I'll just go with dot log. So within this, let me assign the result to this one account dot deposit of, let me pass amount here. Yep. So this is fine. Next, let's write the simple if condition here. If deposited here in actually result, right? Yeah, in result actually. So then I'll just go with total cash equals total cash plus amount. Yeah. So I'll just go with total cash here. Total cash equals total cash plus amount. Yep. So this is fine. Finally, let's return the result. I'll just return the result. Yep. So this is fine, man. Next, let's go with the last this one method. Nothing but the check balance. User should be able to check the balance as well, right? So I'll just go with here check balance. Yep. So I'll just go with one this one nothing but account parameter account. Yeah. We just have to return here what we need to return get balance. We have already written the get balance, right? One second. Yeah, yeah. Let me do one thing. I'll just go with get balance, right? It's not showing. Let me type this one full account dot get balance. Yep. So we are done with the coding part actually. So this is it for the simple one, right? So this is it for the code actually. Let's do one thing. For the example usage or for the demo actually. Let's do one thing. Yeah, for the demo execution, just I'll just go with the Google actually. Yeah, just give me a second here. Let me get that from the Google. So I'll just come here. Let me paste this one over here, right? So we are just simulating a user session here, right? Check balance. We should be able to check balance. Withdraw 1,000 here. This one deposit 2,000 here. Check balance again. Remaining cash. So this is fine, I believe. So account this one we are going with two accounts here. One is 1, 2, 3, 4. This one as well. Yep. So add account one, account two, right? So then simulation we have already discussed, right? So now we have successfully written the code. One thing, so after running the code, first thing that we need to get here is login successful, right? Current balance, first thing, current balance 5,000. Yep, current balance 5,000. And withdraw, how much we are withdrawing here? This one, 1,000 actually. Yeah, we are withdrawing 1,000. This is fine. Remaining balance has to be 4,000 because current balance was this one. 5,000. Remaining balance should be 4,000 after withdrawing. Then deposited, we have deposited rupees 2,000 here, right? So you can just check the deposit helper method. We have written this one. Deposited, we have passed the amount rupees 2,000. New balance has to be 6,000. It was 4,000 actually. Now after depositing 2,000, it should be here this one 6,000. Yep. So the current balance has to be again this one current balance check. We are just checking the balance. Current balance has to be 6,000 here. Finally, the ATM remaining cash has to be 11,000. ATM remaining cash has to be 11,000. Yeah. So basically, this has to be the output accordingly with what code we have written and the this one based on the demo this one or the example usage that we are going with. Yep. So let's check the same. I'll just come here. Let me copy this entirely. I'll just keep Control J. Give clear screen here. Python followed by the file name.py. So let me enlarge this one. So I'll just hit the enter. See here, first we are getting login successful. Current balance we are getting 4,000. This one 5,000. Withdraw 1,000. Right. So we are just withdrawing 1,000. Remaining balance 4,000. So this is fine. Then we are depositing rupees 2,000. Yeah, new balance is 6,000, right? So remaining balance was 4,000 after withdrawing actually. Then after this one, we are left with 4,000 rupees. We are depositing 2,000, nothing but 4,000 plus 2,000. It would be new balance would be 6,000. Finally, the current balance is 6,000 and ATM remaining cash is 9,000, right? So it has to be 11,000 or 9,000. One second. So this is wrong, I think. Yeah. So this one has to be 11 ATM remaining cash has to be 11,000, right? Accordingly. Why this is giving us wrong? Let me give clear screen here. So let's check here one thing. So here in the deposit I have given if deposited in the result. This is fine. This one deposit. Yeah, see here in the line number 20. There I have made use of the word deposited. Here I have given deposit actually. Let's do one thing. Here let me give deposit actually. If deposit or yeah, deposited itself, let it be. Let me change here itself. Yep. So this is fine. Yeah. Now let's do one thing. Let me enlarge this one. This time it has to be correct. I hope. Let's see. Just go with here. mm, Python file name.py actually. Yeah. So now we are getting the correct answer. So that was the main problem actually. ED basically. I should have added ED or removed the ED. Either of them works. That is fine. Current balance is 5,000. We are withdrawing 1,000. Then the remaining balance is 4,000. Deposited rupees 2,000. Then new balance is 6,000 and the current balance is 6,000. ATM remaining cash is this one. Basically ATM remaining cash is 11,000, which is absolutely correct actually. Yep. Accordingly with what we have considered example usage actually. Yeah, example usage. So yep, this is it for the coding part. So we are getting the desired output based on whatever the code that we have written. We are getting the desired output. So now, as we had discussed the whatever the code that we have written and the output part as well, let's move on with the further things, right? So let's move on with the limitations for the code that we have written. Yeah. So here, the first thing would be this one, no persistent storage, right? So data will be quite obviously lost on exit. Yeah, that is one thing. We are just showing this one, solving the problem, LLD problem. That's it, right? So completely based on the CLI demo actually, right? So we are going with the CLI demo. That's it. So another thing is basic pin system, right? So this is not encrypted. So this is also one of the limitations. Then the third one here, no multiple user session simulation in real time thread. So this is one of the limitations as well. Final one is no UI actually. We are just going with console based interaction. We are just making use of the command line interface, right? So this is fine. These are some of the limitations of the code that we have written. Next, let's move on with the final one, nothing but alternative algorithms and trade-offs. Yeah, the first thing is using async IO for the concurrent sessions, right? So when I say using async IO input output for the concurrent sessions, so one of the advantage of using the async IO is this one. It uses lightweight threads and but the disadvantage is more complexity. It adds the code act this one adds more complexity. Yeah. So the second one is using this one OOP database, right? Object oriented programming database, nothing but the we can just go with SQLite here, right? So the advantage of using it is this one, the persistence, and disadvantage would be the external dependency. Yep. So let's move on with the third one, nothing but GUI integration. We can just go with a tkinter, right? So this is user friendly, but the disadvantage is not LLD simplistic. We're just solving the problem here, right? So this is fine. The final one is microservices simulation. When I say microservices simulation, so again, so the biggest advantage is this one. It's scalable, right? It's scalable. Basically, primarily we are speaking of the scalability, right here. So primarily it's scalable, but um, it overkills for the simple demo, right? It overkills for the simple demo, right? So these are some of the alternative algorithms and the trade-offs, right? Nothing but the summary, right? So this is fine. We have successfully designed an ATM machine, right? We have successfully designed an ATM machine. Tomorrow, what we'll do, we'll be going with a this one, chess or board game. So let's design the chess or board game. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.